Major Disney Plus Marvel announcements, Mason.
Wow.
Wow. Yes, exactly. We already did a video on Loki, which you can check out. But now we're going to talk about the other Disney Plus television streaming shows.
Not good enough to make their own video about.
No, absolutely not. That's why they're here.
Exclusively garbage shows. Let's do it.
If you could leave a like, that'd be great. We're also going to follow this up with all the movie news that came out also. But basically, yeah, this is just stuff that's like, there's small announcements. There's little bits and pieces that aren't really, they're not worthy of their own videos, are they, Mason?
But honestly, some of these are just, this is just an extravaganza. Like, honestly, some of this has come out of left field. It's crazy.
Absolutely.
I mean, most of it's based on like pre-existing popular Marvel stories of the past.
Yeah.
That they're just adapting. But who knows what twists and turns they'll take?
Who does know? So we had a bigger look at Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is coming this year. The reason we didn't do a trailer breakdown for this is just like, it's you know, it's more of these guys running about and getting in fights and stuff.
There's fewer mysteries, yeah.
Exactly.
And it's more about kind of like their emerging friendship. They're the original odd couple. One of them's got wings, one of them doesn't.
Was that like the original Odd Couple?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, one was messy and one was neat, but one of them also had wings.
Does it look like also the set of wings that he's got in this, that first of all, they fold up more and also that you can kind of call them? Did you see, was there a scene where I saw that?
But maybe, yeah.
If that's not here, Matt will edit that out, so
Okay.
don't even worry about it.
Or he could make some amazing animation where it looks like he is calling.
He doesn't have time, Mason. There's a super quick turnaround, Mason.
All right, well, listeners, viewers, just imagine it, all right?
Just imagine it, yeah. One of the things, though, I took from this trailer was the canyon chase in this reminded me of Independence Day. Remember the bit where Will Smith has been the fighter jet and he's being chased by? It kind of gave me that kind of vibe, just because it's a canyon, I guess. It looks good, though. It looked really fun. It looks espionage-esque, action-heavy, all of those things. Let's talk about Ms. Marvel, Mason.
Okay, let's do it.
So this, and we'll talk about this more in the following video, it's going to tie directly into the follow-up to Captain Marvel.
Oh, Captain Marvel 2.
Captain Marvel 2, exactly. So it stars Iman Vellani, who it's said in the showreel kind of thing that they did, she was like universally chosen by everybody associated with it to be the lead of this series. Also,
based on a Letterboxd account of funny reviews.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. Yeah, they mentioned it's one of the newer Marvel characters that they're adapting. So yeah, which is true, because when did that come out? Like, it was within the last decade, wasn't it? Maybe, yeah. It's good though. If you haven't read it, read it. She gets big stretchy hands.
That's right.
Everyone's played that game or whatever. Some people played that Avengers game. She's in that as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Let's talk about Tim Roth.
Yeah, one of the forgotten mysteries of the MCU.
That's right.
Because he was sent to super jail at the end of The Incredible Hulk, probably.
That's right. He was also hinted at in a one-shot also that they might be assembling him for something.
Yeah,
but
right.
we know that Tatiana Maslany is confirmed as She-Hulk, something which she kind of denied at one point. You can't trust actors, mate. What are they up to?
Probably doesn't even know.
Probably doesn't even know. But yeah, so that's interesting that they are going to go back to that. Do you reckon he's going to be a villain? Do you reckon she's going to be defending him at trial?
Oh, good question.
Could be really anything.
We don't know what he's been up to, you know?
He's been locked up at this point for 11 years.
Maybe...
No, 12 years.
Maybe the entire She-Hulk series is just one long bail hearing in real time.
It might just be. They also said, like, oh, you never know who else will show up. We know Mark Ruffalo's in it, but that also makes me think they're going to put Daredevil in it.
Oh, you think this is going to be the debut of Daredevil?
No, not necessarily, but these two characters go together because of, courtroom stuff.
Like a horse and carriage.
Exactly. They're the original Odd Couple.
That's
a horse and a carriage. So we knew that there was going to be a Sam Jackson Marvel series coming, and what we're actually getting is a Secret Invasion movie with him and Ben Mendelsohn.
Oh my goodness.
This again is an extension of Captain Marvel. Apparently the Skrulls have infiltrated kind of every level of society. Does this tie into the post-credits scene of the last Spider-Man movie where you see Nick Fury off on the ship?
He's out in space. What's he doing out in space?
And we know,
that's not where society is.
Some societies are for sure. But we know that Ben Mendo also, who's been doing Samuel L. Jackson's job as well, so...
They're the original Odd Couple.
They're the original Odd Couple, like a horse and a guy with wings.
Yeah.
Following on from that, we got a much longer look at What If. What I got from this was, yeah, this is happening. They're doing it.
That's right.
We get a zombie Captain America. We know that Peggy Carter is taking on the role of
Captain Britain.
Captain Britain, because she gets the super soldier serum.
But not the magical Captain
No,
Britain. We want to stress it's probably...
Who has Excalibur?
He doesn't have Excalibur. He's in Excalibur, James.
What do you mean he's in it? He lives in the sword?
The superhero team Excalibur. No, he's not in the sword.
Gotcha.
No.
I'm sure he's picked it up.
He might have picked it up at some point, yeah. And if not, Matt can do an animation where he picks up the sword.
And we also, I think this is going to be the last appearance of Chadwick Boseman. I think it's his last performance.
Yeah, that's right.
With animation, obviously, these things are recorded often well in advance. So yeah, this is going to be the last time we see him, which is, bittersweet, but it's good that we kind of get that kind of last Marvel role with him, where he's playing Star-Lord. Next up, Ironheart was announced, an original series about the creator of the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. This is probably the most recent character.
Yep.
Dominique Thorne is taking on the role, who I'm not familiar with. Maybe they're building towards like a Young Avengers situation. There's been rumors of that.
Yeah, very exciting.
So who knows at that point? Very little information is known outside of that.
But she's the original odd couple.
She's the original odd couple.
It's her, suit of armor.
Suit of armor.
Don't get along.
Can you imagine?
Yep.
Me too.
I've read the comics.
You
I
read
can.
it, yeah. I'm also getting Armor Wars, which is when Iron Man's tech falls into the wrong hands.
That's right.
It's said that it's Tony Stark's worst fear, but because he's dead, he doesn't have to deal with it.
Is it his worst fear next to all the other times he's caused some sort of like horrible malady to the rest of the world with his technology?
It's his next worst fear.
Oh, it's his next worst fear after all those times, after like Ultron and the
Chitauri invasion, the events of Endgame, his family disappearing.
all the Jericho missiles were blowing up those cities. Exactly, whatever. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. So I guess, so in the comic books, Iron Man had to go around the world disabling all this technology that got in the hands of many of his armored villains. Yeah. So Crimson Dynamo and Titanium Man and other Firepower, the government's suit of armor. Maybe Justin Hammer will make a return in this.
That would be great.
But it's certainly Don Cheadle
who's
going to make an appearance in this because, again, we don't have any Iron Man anymore.
Exactly.
So he's going to have to take on the role and peacekeep the world, I guess.
Which is, he's always just sweeping up his bloody mess, isn't
right,
he?
Right, absolutely, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get some Pepper Potts in this and also, again, Ironheart as well.
Because he'd be like, what are you doing stealing the technology? She'd be like, it's my technology, idiot. And he'd be like, oh, yeah. I made some assumptions. In a way, we're the original odd couple here.
That's right. Following on from that, we're getting Guardians of the Galaxy shorts of a series called I Am Groot, where it just has several new characters and he does little adventures.
That's fun.
That's fun. They do that kind of stuff with little Disney.
Are they getting Vin Diesel to do the voice?
Presumably. I mean, I'd imagine he's probably recorded enough.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably fine. But yeah, I'd say so. And then off the back of that, filming at the same time as Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 with James Gunn is the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Kind of in the spirit of your Star Wars. And, and Shrek and his family have Christmas or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting that they actually got James Gunn back for this because what better way to do this than just go, everybody's together. You've all got your makeup on. Peter Quill's doing Christmas or whatever. You know
sure,
what I mean?
Right.
So that makes sense.
Drax doesn't get Christmas at all.
No, he doesn't get. He's too literal for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so good lineup here. But again, that's not everything because, of course, we are coming back to talk about movies. But thank you to Matt for putting this edit together. Just so quick, so on the fly.
I mean, this would be nothing without all his beautiful animations.
That's true, exactly, yeah. But also, of course, if you want to know more about all of this stuff, we have a podcast called The Weekly Planet where we talk movies and comics and TV shows where we're going to go through all the major announcements from the Disney lineup stuff, all the stuff that they're talking about. But there's more. It's Always Sunny. There's an Alien TV series. There's so much other stuff that we are going to touch on.
They're going to cross those two over. It's going to be incredible.
That would be incredible. What if Mac, the season he gets impregnated with an alien, and that's his transformation.
Right?
In that series, yeah. There's too many animations in this. Matt, you don't have to do all the animations, all right? Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm at Mr. Sunday Movies on Twitter.
I'm at Wikipedia Brown on Twitter.
Subscribe. There's going to be more stuff probably. Goodbye.
Grab that jammy, guys. We'll see you in the next video.